up, everybody? It is Eric Mondari. I am here today from Austin, Texas. All right, that's enough of that. All right. So today, hold on. Let me add me to here. What's up, everybody? It's Eric Mondari. This is the Debt Free Home Ownership Show. I'm a real estate agent here in Austin, Texas. I help people find homes debt free. That's the mission. And so you just got to stop buying things to impress others. Start paying off that debt and be free. All right, so let's get into it. Today's show is what the journey to becoming a debt-free homeowner is. So this is basically everything from when you first call me to getting you into a home. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to just assess your financial situation. You know, if you want to be debt-free, but you don't know where your money's going, it's going to be very hard to become debt-free. Or if you want to be, basically what I was thinking was, okay, there's like two ways to be debt free: make a lot of money or know where your money's going, and spend less than you make. Super simple, but it's not, and I know. All right, so so first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna assess your financial situation, see what you need to do. There was a point in my life I was waking up at 4:00 in the morning, cleaning parking lots, and then coming to do this just so I could pay off debts faster, make more money, just have more freedom. Okay, because that's what we're all about. We're about getting rid of our debts and being free. But trying to think here. So we're gonna assess your financial situation. Then we're gonna put you on a budget, and we're gonna start getting that debt to income ratio a lot smaller. Okay. So basically, once we know what you're making, what you need to make, we're going to set some goals. All right. We're not going to set any hard goals, just very simple goals like when do you want to move into your home? And how much home do you need? Where do you want to be? We're going to get all those goals listed out. And I've already set it up. I have it's a Google sheet or an Excel sheet where we can look at what you're making, what your incomes are, what you need to save for a down payment, and we'll set it up. We'll plug in all the numbers, and it's going to tell us what you need to put away each month. It's going to tell us what you need to bring in each month. And oh goodness, that was a burp. So it's going to tell us what you got to bring in each month and what you got to set away. So first off, we're going to get rid of all those debts, and we're going to see, like, we're kind of going to lump sum it. We're going to look at how many debts you have, and we're going to see how we can pay them down the fastest and what's the minimum you can survive on. So basically we're going to set your goals. We're going to see what you want. We're going to call our lenders, and we're going to just have them do a little preliminary, like what you can afford and what you need to have in order to afford what you want. Okay. Does that seem like a lot? I don't know. Maybe it is. If you need more clarification, give me an email. All right. It's at my website, VodariRealtyGroup.com, or give me a text. I'll get to you much faster that way. And that's also at VodariRealtyGroup.com. Head over there if you need more clarification. So, okay. So like I said, first thing we're going to do, assess your financial situation, see what your goals are, call our lenders, see where you're standing and what you need to get where you want to be. Okay, so after that, we are going to set you up on a budget. We're going to set you up on a budget where it tracks every single one of your expenses, right? But first, we're going to figure out what your essential spending is, what your minimum spending is, and then after that, because once you have your essential and your minimum, you now know what you need to make it to the next month. And we're going to see if your job is cutting it or if you just need a little extra job here or there. And we'll brainstorm ideas. But other than that, we're going to get your essential spending. And that is your food, your shelter, your transportation, and your utilities. All right. That is everything you need. That is the bare minimum of what you need to survive the next day or to survive for the next month. Right. And then after that, we got your minimums. That right there, that's encompassing your debts. Okay, what is a minimum you have to make each month in order to make the essentials and to make your minimum debt payments? Now, We just don't want to make your minimum debt payments, right? We want to just knock those out as fast as possible. And that's where essential spending, or not essential, and that's where entertainment spending and what else did I, let me see, what did I call it? Have entertainment spending and status spending. Okay. Those two are the biggest wasters of money that you have. I mean, think of, give me something else that is out of those four like spending categories. If there's another one that you can think of, please let me know and I will add it to this categories. But essential, minimum, entertainment, and status spending. But of those two, or of those four, there's two that really waste your money, and that's entertainment and that is status spending. All right, we're going to get those on a written budget. Now, I'm not saying that you can't go out and entertain yourself. Hold on real quick. Let me see something. All right. Well, yeah. So, yeah, you just can't, you know, not enjoy, what's around you, but you need to take control of it. And that's what we're going to do. So entertainment spending, we're going to look and we're going to show you. It's embarrassing sometimes to see how much you spend on entertainment. You don't realize it, but a lot of times you think you're like, oh, I'll just spend $20 when I go hang out with friends, and it ends up to being 50. But you're like, oh, that was just one time. But it wasn't just one time. It's probably 3 times a week, and you don't even know it. And then you're always looking like, where did all that money go? It went to entertainment, because you can't see it add up all the way right away. But at the end of the month, and if you're not even looking at your bank account, all you're looking to see is like, oh, am I over $1,000? I'm fine. Okay. It's going to entertainment because you're making a lot of money. You're just wasting it on entertainment. All right. Now, the other one is status spending. That's the one where you have to justify it to yourself. Okay. You can I don't know what I'm trying to think. You can make up logical gymnastics. I don't know some type of gymnastics, right? To just get yourself around to spending $500 on something that is just a status piece. All right. A lot of that actually, all right. A lot of that, and I'm included in this one, is spending on vehicles. I was like, a couple years ago, I was like, oh, $500 a month. I can spend that. All right. But think about it. If I didn't have a $500 a month payment, that could go towards, let's see what else. I mean, this one was actually an essential spend, but I still spent it on a, what do you call it? On a credit card. It was an AC unit. I needed to pay half of it. I didn't have $15,000 cash on me, so I spent half of it on a credit card. I'm still paying that one off. So basically, yeah, if I didn't have $500 to pay towards my truck, I wouldn't have to spend money on I could already have paid off my AC unit, right? But I'm working, or I say we, because I got a wife. We are working on getting rid of that debt as fast as possible and onto her student loans. And after her student loans, we are going to be debt free except for the mortgage, right? Well, then what happens after that? Well, my essential spending drops down to, like, I did the breakdown, $2,300, something like that. That's all I have to bring home every single month, just to pay the mortgage and pay the bills. And the bills is like utilities. No. That's minimum payment. That was minimum. So no, it was essentials, because groceries cost about $400. We're also going to round that in. Okay. You don't understand. You probably spend $200 more, $300 more than you need to on groceries. Okay. But yeah, so a lot of the meat and potatoes of the journey to debt-free homeownership is in the budget, all right, and paying off the debt. So after we establish the budget, we're already on our way. It's probably going to take 4 years, right? Here it is. But I wrote this down. I said it's going to be hard work, and it's going to be a lot of self-discipline. But think about how free you'll be if all you have is a mortgage payment, all right? And then on top of that, think about how free you'll be when you don't even have a mortgage payment. All you have to do is just buy food for the week, buy your utilities for the month. All right. So, I mean, the beauty of this is something can go wrong, and it's not going to be as devastating as if you had bills that were piling up. And I do know things can go wrong. You can, I don't, trying to think, like medical bills, something catastrophic could happen. But if all you had was a mortgage payment, think about, how much less stress you would be in. Some happens, you can't, sometimes your car, and, it has to come out of your pocket, but you didn't owe any money on it. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot, like the stress levels just come down. The peak life enjoyment, which is peak life enjoyment, this is mine. I'll do a video on this, is, all right, what you want, when you want, with who you want, when you want, where you want. Okay? It's you have like a mission in life, you're doing something, you're going after something. You have friends that respect you, family that respect you, and you don't have any debts. Okay? So that is that's the vision right there. But yeah, so after we get rid of all your debt and we start saving up for that down payment, we'll start. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, during this time, we are actually going to put you into a home, and it's probably going to be on the outskirts of town, but we're going to do some, we'll break it down to where it's beneficial for your savings and paying off your debt. So I live in Elgin. I have a very affordable mortgage, but I have a high gas bill. But it wouldn't be, but say I were to move closer into Austin, my mortgage would be more than double what my house bill and my gas payment is. And I would still have a gas payment. All right. I would probably drop my gas payment by like $100. But, to me, it's worth it to have a lower mortgage and a higher gas payment than it is to have a higher mortgage and a lower gas payment, because in the end, it's faster to save up, and on top of that, say I do get to the point where I'm debt free with like everything, I could actually probably I'll have so much cash saved up, I can come closer into town and still have the same mortgage payment, right? So yeah, we're gonna look at your financial situation. We're gonna set some goals. We are going to find you a lease that's beneficial for your goals. And then on top of that, so after we get all those things done, then we'll start looking for a home. And at this point, we're going to get you a home where you can just pay it off in 15 years. All right. So I do listen to Dave Ramsey a lot. And if you listen to Dave Ramsey, but you need a little coaching and you're in the Austin area, hit me up. All right. I'll coach you through. I'm only even going to coach you. Like, really, it's going to be on you. I'm just going to be there. I'm going to be your accountability partner. Okay. Think of me as your accountability partner. I can't speak today. Actually, I can't speak every day. But yeah, I'm going to be your accountability partner, and I'm going to check in on you. Okay? I'm going to check in, and yeah, I'm going to check in and make sure we're hitting those goals. Okay, so that is what the journey to becoming a debt-free homeowner is. I'm Eric Vidari. If you want to be free and you want to be financially independent, or you want financial freedom, go to VidariRealtyGroup.com, send me a text, give me a call. I may not answer your call, but leave me a message. I'm Eric Vidari. I don't want to be. I can be. I guess I want to be your accountability partner, and help you find a home debt-free. If there's something you're interested in, yeah, VidariRealtyGroup.com. I'm Eric Vidari. I'm out. Let's play that song one more time. All right, let's get you into a home with no debt. That's a mortgage payment. See ya.